Hello, everybody. Andrea Tarowski here. I'm just checking to make sure that I'm recording right now, and it looks like I am, so that's perfect. Because today I'm going to talk to you guys about publishing on Amazon. And I like to talk about this with my clients or with any of my potential clients, especially because anybody can do it. You can be 10 years old and publish on Amazon. You can be 20, 30, 40, 80. It doesn't matter. If you have something to write about that will sell, you can publish on Amazon. You can sell something for $2. You can sell something for $10. You can sell something for $100. If you have something to sell, make it happen, make it happen. But I'm talking specifically, I guess, about publishing ebooks, okay, because that's kind of my level of expertise. So I'm not talking about publishing a physical product or anything on Amazon, but I'm specifically talking about publishing an ebook on Amazon through Kindle. Okay, so you don't need to have a Kindle reader to publish, because I actually don't, but I had downloaded the app. So the Kindle, I guess, reading app for my computer and for my iPad. Oh, sorry, that's my dogs, they're playing. For my iPad and for my laptop. So I can purchase ebooks that they do sell on Amazon Kindle, and then I can easily read them on my computer, my laptop, or my iPad. So anybody can read them and anybody can make them. But there are a few steps you have to follow. Now, I do talk about this a lot more thoroughly in my course, The Biz Academy, but I will sort of teach you guys the basic steps for how you can easily publish on Kindle tomorrow, So let me teach you guys a few basic steps. So I'm going to be showing you guys my screen, actually. Let me just make sure. So I'm showing you guys my screen. Did I do this correctly? Sorry, guys, one sec. Okay, there we go. So this is my, I guess, website for my Kindle publishing. So anytime I write a book and want to publish it, I need to go here first. So you do have to sign up for an account at Kindle. Sorry if you guys can hear my dogs. I apologize. They're running around like crazy. But this is what I do when I'm home alone with them and they're upstairs having fun. So sorry, hopefully they won't interrupt us again. But if they do, just ignore them. They're having fun. It's okay. Just hopefully they don't play with any loud squeaky toys. But anyway, so this is Kindle Direct Publishing right here. So the website is, you might be able to see it here, I'm not sure. Actually, I do have a few things open, so let me just close that out so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see it here. But it's www.kdp.amazon.com. So you do need to sign up for an account, but guess what, you guys? It's free, so why not? Now, the first thing that I tell everybody is that when you are thinking about publishing your ebook, you need to have it in Word or Pages in your Mac, because this is a big mistake that I made. I was writing this amazing ebook. I made it look awesome. I had made a cover, everything, but I did it in PowerPoint, and then I converted it into PDF format. But Kindle doesn't recognize that. They will only recognize Word or Pages. And for those of you who work with PowerPoint or PDF, unless you have a very expensive converter, which I don't have, and I don't need, but you can't convert a PowerPoint or a PDF into Word. You just can't. So avoid the timely mistake that I did, because I did have to write it all out again, literally. So to avoid that, start writing your book in Word or Pages, okay? Because then if you save it, you can easily just click here where it says create a new title. You input it, that's it, piece of cake. Now, as you see, I have several, because I do own my tutoring business for dental assisting and dental hygiene students, so I do have several here. I have my mock exams, my newest ebook here. Can I click on that to show you guys, or will it take me to the edit? So yes, it will. So it just sort of takes me to the edit right away, but that's okay, because I can show you guys that afterwards too. Now, and keep in mind, as soon as you do want to publish your ebook and you do input it in here, so the KDP, the Kindle Direct Publishing, it takes about 24 hours for somebody at Kindle to look through it and make sure that it's an actual book and to make sure it's okay, and then they will publish it after that. So it doesn't happen right away. It takes about 24 hours at the most, but it doesn't take more than that. Even if you've written a book and published it here before, it takes about 24 hours because I have several, as you can see, and each one took anywhere from 10 hours to 24, so it does depend. And my puppy is being silly. Sorry, I'm just double checking. She was eating something, but now she's fine. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You do have to pick a name, of course, if your book has a subtitle. If it's part of a series and does have an edition number, like I just keep mine simple. I have a title. Sometimes I have a subtitle. I talk about what the book is about, of course. I do add myself as the author here. This is my work, so I clicked down here. This is not a public domain work, and I hold the necessary publishing rights. The category, I just keep it simple because there's so many different categories that I don't really know how specific you have to be. I'm sure I should be more specific, but I just haven't yet. And this is an ebook where I'm telling or I'm teaching people in their 20s how to start their own online business. So it's education. I tried to find something for self-help or business startup, but I didn't see it in the category. So I'm actually going to email them and just kind of see if I can be a little more specific with that. And keywords, very important. So if somebody's looking for your type of book, they will enter in the keywords for Amazon, and then your book will come up. So let's say somebody entered in the words young business. My book has these keywords in there so that it will come up, and that's a good thing. So be careful how you choose your keywords. If you're ready to release the book now, click this, or if you want it available for pre-order, that is okay too. You would upload a cover, and for the cover as well, it does have to be, I believe, a JPEG image, nothing else. And this was, the dogs were quiet, so I just kind of looked at them for a second, but they're just laying there. So, but this was another mistake that I made. I went to canva.com, and I had made this amazing cover, but it was in a very, my image was the best quality possible, but that converted it into a different file. And since it was no longer a JPEG file, I couldn't upload it. So then I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I had to convert it back to JPEG so I could upload it. So just another little tip for you. But if you don't know how to create your own cover, then they do have a cover creator here too. So you could always click on that. The digital rights management is just pretty much saying where some authors are okay with you being able, or them being able to share your book. I don't understand this exactly because when I purchased some ebooks for myself, I had never been able to share it. So maybe the authors of those books didn't have this enabled, but you can if you want. But I'm assuming since you're watching this video is that you want people to purchase it and as many people to purchase it as possible, right? So you probably don't want the digital rights management, meaning that people can forward your book. I'm not sure. So look into this a little bit if you want. And your book, you just have to upload it here. It says that I have no spelling errors, which is awesome. But usually for my mock exams, it tells me that I have like 1,000 spelling errors. But that's because it's in kind of a language that they don't understand. Like I'm publishing things about pharmacology. So for the medications, they think I'm spelling something wrong, but I'm clearly not. So this isn't always true, but it's nice that it does alert you if they think there is a spelling error there. So that's kind of nice. And then you can preview the book, which is awesome. And then you save it. I'll just sort of save it here so that it takes you to the next page, because this is the fun part. So you need to figure out where you want your book to be sold. And I just simply say that worldwide makes the most sense to me. So I click that. If you want to do 35% back, or if you want 70% back. So every time that Amazon does sell your book, they take a portion of the actual sale, which makes sense. But if it's priced a certain way, you can't ask for the 70% back. It has to be the 35. But if it's priced between, it says right here, $2.99 up to $9.99, then you can get a larger chunk back, which is 70%, which is awesome. But let's say your book is $24.99, you could only get back 35%, which isn't awesome in my opinion. I prefer to get everything back. But if you publish on Amazon Kindle, you are reaching such a large audience, which is awesome, and that is what you want to do, because you wouldn't necessarily reach those people if you weren't publishing it on Amazon Kindle. So I actually publish my ebooks on the website and Amazon, so that if people are coming to my website directly, and this book is $4.99, I believe, for the month of August. So if they purchase it from the website, then I get that whole, price. But if they purchase it on Amazon, then yes, I'll get maybe $1.05. But that's still okay to me, because it's bringing more people to my Amazon site. And the more people purchase from your Amazon site means you could end up on the bestseller list. If you're on that list, people do look at that list and say, oh, well, this is the bestseller list. This is where I want to purchase from. So something to keep in mind, you don't get a ton back, but it's a good thing to sort of get involved with. And the Kindle Matchbook program, I talk about that more in my course, the Biz Academy. It's not something that you have to be a part of necessarily. I don't know why this is checkmarked here, where it says allowing lending of this book. So it says for 14 days, but I can't unclick it. So maybe because I did ask for the 70% back, it automatically applies, because it usually says this for my books, which is fine, but I would prefer to get the 70% back than to get the 35% back, so maybe that's it. But then I just click here that I say yes, and I agree, I save and publish, and anytime that I change something, for the changes to take effect, it could take about 12 hours, but it usually takes about 3 or 4. So something else to keep in mind. But as you can see, you guys, like I have tons. And I price my ebooks and mock exams anywhere from $2 to $5 at the most. And a lot of people say to me, you're undercharging here. But I don't think so, because I keep my books small. My books aren't, hundreds and hundreds of pages. They're 20 to 30. So would somebody spend $30 on a book that's 20 pages and they'll be able to read in a night or an afternoon? Probably not, but they will spend $2 to $5 because, hey, why not? If it teaches them something, then why not, right? And my newest book, Young Business, which I do have that saved on another page for you, is awesome. I believe it's about 30 to 40 pages. I'm sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head here, but it is excellent because it actually shows you how to start a business online in your 20s. And there aren't really any books out there that teach young professionals or young people how to start their own business, because they don't think of them immediately as somebody who wants to. But how I see it is, well, if you don't know if you want to go to college, if you don't have the money to go to college, start your own thing. This is what people are doing. When I was going to college 12 years ago, this wasn't something that people were doing, but I started my own business age 19. That's pretty awesome. So I went against everybody, and I had started my own business at age 19. So if I can do it, you can do it, they can do it, anybody can do it. And in this book, it is even more awesome because I show everybody how to start their business with tools you don't have to pay for. So you can actually make your own website for free. You can publish it for free. There's certain secrets that I know. You can create your own email newsletter for free. You can create your own images for free. So I show you guys exactly how to do this for free until you're actually making the money to invest in certain tools that may be a lot more exciting. My dog is eating something. Lily, say hi to everybody. I'm doing a video. Okay, she's kind of stuck behind there. Here, Lily. There you go. Sorry, guys. Anyways, I'm sorry, I forgot where I left off here, but you don't have to pay a lot of money to start your business online until you actually make the money. So I show you guys exactly how to do that for $5, you guys. That's it. So pick it up. If you know somebody else who could benefit from this, let them know. And yeah, so I hope this helps for Kindle Amazon publishing. And yeah, so stay tuned for the next video.